Okay, so I'm gonna do another commentary because I like doing commentaries. They're easy videos to make and easy to edit, so I'm gonna do another one because they're entertaining and yeah. So today I'm gonna be watching a little thing called The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Dingo Pictures. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to watch all 51 minutes of this garbage. So yeah, let's go, boys. And here we have a wonderful
many hundreds of years ago that the
crayon. I don't even know if that's crayon. That's more colored pencil drawing of a French city of Paris. That doesn't look like Paris. Paris has a lot of abnormally red roofs all over the place, and Notre Dame not looking so hot.
These children were secretly brought to the church in the hope that the pious nuns and the monks would take care of them. Also, in the morning of the day.
Oh wow. Okay, now we've gone. Now we've upgraded to digital artwork.
Discovered a foundling child in the church.
Oh my! Now we're back to crayon backgrounds. That's Quasimodo. Why does he look like a?
Holy Mary! I don't know much about children, but I am sure that it's a sin to look upon this child.
This, my dear sister, is no child, but a misshapen ape.
It looks like an old man with a red face.
It can't be Christian. It should be thrown.
Nice pure white pajamas he's got too. Sure. Very nice.
About you, sister. It belongs on a great
big fire. Okay, this is what I've seen.
What are you so excited about? Make way.
Look how Frollo's wearing bright red.
I think I'll adopt it and take it with me.
There we go.
Just look at it.
Exactly.
And I guess he has a henchman in this version.
It'll be interesting to see whether I can teach him to speak and think.
Frollo, you are not a handsome-looking man, I will be honest. Why are you constantly clasping your hands?
I've always said that Claude Frollo is a
lip sync is also just fantastic, and that lady has only one tooth.
Of Notre Dame. You use this little monster to assist him in his experiments.
Ooh.
The child must be baptized and given a name. I'll call him Quasimodo.
His hat's cut off at the top. Very flat-topped head.
What does that mean?
Quasimodo.
I don't know.
It's Latin and means only more or less.
You're laughing, but your face does not depict laughter at all, ma'am.
Quasimodo. More or less.
Don't ever close your eyes because it looks. Now he's looking a little pale. Okay. You know what? It's pretty bad when I'm like, 3 minutes in and I'm already regretting doing this. Oh my gosh, okay. You know, Quasimodo looks like he more has a bad acne problem than he does suffer from deformity.
There goes the Abbé and his hunchback assistant.
These do not look like... these are not French people from the 1600s, I'm sorry.
With people like him. And because the insults became more frequent,
is he skipping?
He hardly left the church anymore. Instead, he soon knew every nook and cranny of his church.
Quasimodo looks more appropriately dressed than any of those other people.
The first time he hung on the bell toll, his face lit up with joy. The bells became
and he also
best friend.
Nearly faded out of existence near the top of the screen when he did this. And he only had one bell to ring, so it was all good. Oh, 2 bells, excuse me.
Oh, my favorite, Mowgli.
Mowgli? Like Mowgli from the Jungle Book?
I love the sound of your high-pitched voice almost as much as Mowgli.
Okay, in the book, Quasimodo was deaf, so I don't know if this one is deaf either, but I'd be very surprised if they kept anything from the book.
The toller of the bells of Notre Dame.
Quasimodo may be a monster, but no one can ring the bells as beautifully as him.
Oh, well, I'm glad that guy's so open-minded about it.
Yes, that's true. But one handicap
Why is your walking cane have a sharp end on it, sir? Are you planning on stabbing somebody with it? It's very dangerous.
Quasimodo didn't talk to anyone anyway. It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too
The
bad.
vibration of the bells, and that was enough to keep him happy.
Well, unfortunately, I wish I had something that would keep me happy right now, because I'm
Quasimodo was
feeling
about
rather
20
depleted, and
when,
I'm
as
only
every year,
just starting.
At Pentecost, the whole city of Paris turned out into a festival.
Good lord. Please don't. Oh, very clever joke.
Oh, cried the
That's never been done before.
Glastonbury. Oh, moon, you
Oh,
divine
gosh, no.
inside of me.
No,
Pour
I
forth
think I
from
know who
your
this
silver
is.
chalice. Oh, listen to Pierre Gringoire. His verses get worse and worse from feast to feast. Okay. Maybe you like the next verse better. She lives alone at the bottom of the sea. She is as dumb as you and me. Exactly, you said it yourself.
Why are there only like 4
This is
people in this whole city?
intolerable. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
And
You sound
runs
too
10
old. You
knots
sound too young to be
per
playing an old lady, ma'am.
Oh.
Why is a woman playing that man's voice?
Highlight of today's festival. Vote for the Pope of Fools.
Vote for the purple fifth is what I heard.
Do you remember last year? Remember?
I remember last year.
Art is understood by no one here. To earn a
Okay, well,
sou,
there's not much.
them to dear. A poet's life
Your
to
art
die
quality
is
in this movie is not
His
very high,
heirs are
sir,
the
so
ones who will have it
sorry to.
good.
I don't know.
Come on, everyone. Trust yourselves. Stick
Uh.
your head through the hole. The one with the ugliest grimace will be crowned Pope.
You know, there are a lot of questionable clothing and questionable artifacts in this movie that are mixing time periods from where they're from, and it's making me uncomfortable, and I just don't know.
That one's so cross-eyed you get dizzy.
I'm getting dizzy right now. Why is Quasimodo here? We never saw him out here. Why is he here all of a sudden?
Fools, I've never seen anything that awful in my life.
I agree.
Terrible, terrible.
We have our Pope of Fools. No one could outdo
Well, I mean,
him.
honestly, everybody in this crowd should be your candidates for this specific occasion. Done.
He didn't grimace.
Huh?
That's his face. Why, that's Quasimodo.
He doesn't look any more beautiful than any other people in this town, so I don't.
That hideous ape. He's enough to scare the life out
You're.
of you.
Well, why is he wearing a Pope hat?
He's the best Pope of Fools we've ever had. And
But that doesn't mean he actually wears the hat that belongs to the Pope, though.
People of Paris, off to Place Grève.
Excuse me?
Here I stand, a lonely soul. My life is empty as my old soup bowl. Oh, so what?
I
Life can't get
feel like my
worse.
soul is empty right now as well,
That's
Pierre
great.
Gringoire.
And you luck, of course. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, yes. What was that? Was he trying to reassure? Why he no longer has a mustache
By the
now?
time the luckless poet Pierre Gringoire reached Place Grève, the Pope of Fools was already forgotten. A lovely young dancer had crowded her sway.
They apparently love to watch her pace back and forth for hours on end.
Beautiful.
That's not quite the word I was thinking, but
Oh,
sure.
and kissed by such a muse. I never had more to be abused. I dedicate my next poem to her. Who is she? Don't you know her? She's Esmeralda. She came with the gypsies, you know.
Clear he didn't know, though.
To dance.
And your ears, Frollo, I don't know. Your ears freak me out.
Jolly.
Oh, hello,
Jelly,
Esmeralda.
come to me.
That's not jolly.
May
What
I
is up with his
introduce
nose?
Jelly?
That is not the nose of a goat.
Smartest
That's like
goat in the world.
that nose does not belong on that goat. And why does he only have one eye on his face?
Jelly, how late is it?
By Jove,
I think he's just having a stroke.
It really is 7 o'clock.
And tell me, Jelly, which day of the month is it now?
It must be fun to have such a pretty and smart animal.
That
as a friend.
okay? No, that is not a pretty animal,
Bravo,
sir.
Jalo.
No.
This is way too
Your mouth made too many movements for the word or not word, but you know what I mean.
with a devil.
Well, you know
And
the
now, dear
thing.
Jelly, show our honored audience how the Bishop of Paris reads Mass.
Hey, I don't get it.
Ah, look at that. That's exactly how he does.
Well,
Fitting image of
I'm
our
amused, I
bishop,
guess.
That's blasphemy. Abbe Frollo, you
Why are these two haven't seemed to age in the
blasphemy.
same with Frollo for that matter. They haven't seemed to
Put an
age,
end to it.
even though Quasimodo has.
I'll forbid her to perform.
Performance, people of Paris.
Like a
Show
kung
your
fu movie.
generosity with a few sous
And that
in my
basket is very tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
What is this music? And this woman changes
Good.
skin tone every scene, I think. Also.
Thank you,
Um,
sir.
And the goat seems to be been split in half.
Don't you know it's a sin to bewitch the people like that? And you've bewitched the goat too. No Norman cannibal behaves that way.
That way.
Oh, leave me alone. Come away from the crazy Monjali.
I forbid you in
He's
future
nowhere
to
near the
perform
crazy
here.
old man, though.
Dear sir, I see that at least you enjoyed our performance.
I'm just
Yes,
standing here
very
by
much.
myself. It's weird of you to make
Oh, I'd
assumptions,
love to
lady.
drop a sou in her basket round and true, but I'm poor and don't, I know it. Such is life when you're
Wow,
a poet.
I am poor and don't I know it.
Damn you, you
Whoa,
gypsy
that's a swear.
daughter. Why don't you get lost, you locust from Egypt?
Don't be afraid of the crazy old lady. She hates all gypsies. Many years
okay.
ago, her child was stolen by a gypsy, and she believes
I,
that God
last time I
wants to
checked,
punish her for her
Jolly
sins.
did not have to be led
That is
around on
why
a
she's
leash,
sworn
but
never to
sure.
leave that cellar again.
The poor woman.
No, she's given you quite a shock. But look, there comes Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame,
And
it
he's
looks like
cut
he's
off
headed
Pope
straight
hat,
for
too.
us.
His half of a Pope hat.
He looks awful.
But why do you look pleased?
Mademoiselle, I won't harm you. I just want to know your
Quasimodo has an interesting ear as well.
Esmeralda.
Just like his
can't
father,
hear you, he's deaf.
adopted father.
Just move your lips very slowly.
Esmeralda.
Why does everyone have only one facial expression? I just now noticed Quasimodo has a goatee, and that's
What are
something
you
I
doing
never
here
thought
with this
Quasimodo would ever
witch?
have.
And what is this costume? You is the Pope of Fools. So tell me.
Okay, why did we
how
need a shot of the
dare
two
you make fun of our Pope in
nuns there?
Rome?
I don't think they were necessary.
Forgive me, sir. Come, let's go.
Well, okay.
Who is this ominous monk? I'm not the only one he seems to scare.
That's Claude Frollo, the Abbé of Notre Dame. He adopted Quasimodo.
How do you
under
know
the
everything,
Garden of Notre
Pierre
Dame.
Gringoire?
He threatened me.
You
and
just stand
called
around
me
and
a
stalk
witch.
people, don't you?
Beware, Esmeralda. He will live in a bad time. Beautiful women like you are easily accused of witchcraft, and Abbé Frollo has much power and influence.
Chase that gypsy away! I don't want to see her face!
Come, Jolly.
then
The people
go back
here are
inside,
not
lady.
very friendly. They
You don't have to
scare
stand there at the window.
Stay. It's so good to talk to you.
me. No, Sir Poet. It's
I wish I could say the
later, maybe
same.
some other time.
Duh? What happened to his leash, man? How dare these animation people not
I'm
keep
sure she's a place
consistency?
somewhere to sleep.
Oh, well, there was a glitch. Okay. And it looks like we're in a completely different village now, done by someone else.
She's disappeared. I'll never find her in this maze of alleys.
Well, you weren't
I'm sure
going
that she
very
has a
fast.
Nice hot
So-
soup to warm a freezing poet.
Warm, freezing poet?
Sir, or perhaps two. Leave me alone. I've got nothing myself.
Sir, a piece of bread. Give me a loaf of bread.
Go away. Leave me alone. I've got nothing and I give you nothing.
So, give me a so. Give me a piece of bread.
Leave me alone.
Well,
I'll be damned. A one-legged
Another
man
swear.
Facing me on two legs?
I feel so,
Where am I? I've seen more inviting places.
what? No, I think the Court of Miracles is supposed to be underground, not in plain sight, where everyone can see.
You're in the Court of Miracles, the home of the homeless, the beggars, and the gypsies.
Oh, well,
I'm a
well thank you for
I really
explaining
do
that.
see enough miracles here. There are blind who can see and lame who can walk. But where is the Savior? Where's the hope? You'll soon enough stop your mocking. You see,
Who's one-legged jockbot along?
What?
I'll be damned. An
Why
honorable
why
citizen
are
in
there
the Court
constant
of
swears in
Miracles.
this?
What do you have to say in your defense?
My my wide open mouth.
What am I accused of?
You forced your way into our kingdom, the kingdom of
That's what his
thieves and
mouth
hags.
movements are telling me
What
he's saying.
rights do you have? Are you
Is
a
this
beggar?
Clopan? Are you kidding
A
me?
thief?
Wow.
Good. I'm a poet and a philosopher. And my name is
And I mean that in the
Wow.
very, I don't know. I'm a bottom of the barrel poet.
And surely a bad one. You'll decorate the gallows.
But listen to me.
Be quiet. There's only one solution.
You talk
for
pretty
you.
big, but you
Join
look
the
pretty
gypsies
lazy to me,
and
Clopan. I don't.
beggars, and you'll
If I thought about
be
if I thought Clopan
your
was the
luck.
king of
I'll
thieves,
do
the
anything to
king
save
of
my
thieves.
skin.
What am I saying?
Even become a
King of the
beggar. Okay,
gypsies.
gladly.
Then swear.
He doesn't look
with your
very,
body and soul to
like,
be the subject
someone of
the
authority in this
beggar
place.
Kingdom.
I swear.
I'll be a beggar forever.
A beggar and a hobo forever, and anything else you want in advance.
Now, you must prove that you are worthy of belonging to us. Bring the bellman. Go
The
and
bellman.
bring the bellman.
Why? Oh no!
Puppet. How funny.
They hanged that poor man. Oh wait,
As a person
that's
is
supposed to be a
puppet.
dummy. Okay.
If you can get it without one bell ringing, you belong to us. If not, then the gallows for you.
To think
Okay.
that my life depends on a little bell? Oh, please, dear bell, don't ring.
Go now, or else you'll take the bellman's place.
I'm feeling very worried because I just have almost nothing to say anymore. This is just
the gallows
depleting me
with
of
him.
all happiness.
Destiny, take your course.
Stop! I almost forgot. It's a custom of ours before hanging anyone to ask the woman present if one of them wants him. If so, you are saved. If not,
I just love his open mouth and gape
Well, at least I
expression
don't
that
think I
he
have much of a
constantly
chance.
stops on while he's
come
talking.
on, who wants him? Does anybody want him?
Please, ma'am, stop feeling my shoulder.
No offers? Here, a real live poet.
Yeah.
Going once? Going twice?
I feel like there were only like two
And-
voice actors throughout this whole
Esmeralda's
thing.
coming. Esmeralda and Charlie are coming home.
Why is that important?
You want
That
to hang him?
Bing bong
Yes,
music again. Whatever
Unless
that
you
is.
take
Bong,
him to
bing,
be
bong.
your man. What do you think?
Ah,
Okay,
judging by
I'll
your
take him.
silence, I feel like I should dump the
For first time
bum.
in my life, I'm at a
Dump
loss
the
for a
bum.
rhyme.
Ha, brother, she's your woman. Sister,
That's not very
he's
progressive,
your
your
man.
woman.
For 4 years.
I know this
Now,
takes place in the
go.
Middle Ages, but how could they be so, I don't know.
That was help in the nick of time. Tell me why you saved me.
Jelly seems to like you. That's why I told you.
Only because of that? You
Why?
haven't by any chance fallen a tiny little bit in love with me, have you?
No, Pierre. I don't even know you, and you don't know me either.
We can soon change
You know,
that. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
I don't know. As long as I can remember, I've been traveling with the gypsies from town to town. I don't know where my parents are. All that I have left from my childhood is a talisman that I carry in with my skirt pocket, but no one can see it, or it'll lose its power.
don't you guys want to go home? I wouldn't want to
So
just
where
stand
are
out in the
you
middle of the
here?
street all night.
You can accompany Jali and
Sure, the
me,
mosquitoes
and
are
if you
killer.
want to be useful, you can collect
don't
our
know.
earnings.
I could support
And that
income for
nose
yourself
on that
and
goat
Mrs.
still
Love.
bothers me. Why is it just a round black nose?
That was Esmeralda and her goat.
It's not accurate at all
Lights
for
in the hat, or
goats.
I'll go for your throat. Okay, then I'll teach Charlie some new tricks. How about it, Charlie?
Oh no. Jolly, stop doing that, please. And that moon isn't very bright. It should be giving off a lot more light, but it's not. That's concerning. And why is Notre Dame golden also? I don't remember the stones of Notre Dame being made of gold. And why do I still see a piece of the town to the left there. Okay.
To his bells as usual. For the first time since
And,
he could remember, his heart warmed while thinking of
Warmed?
another person.
Don't be angry, Marie. And you too, Jackson. I just want to watch Esmeralda
So,
dance.
the guy voicing Quasimodo, I guess he just translates deformity
Citizens of Paris,
speaking as a
hurried
deformed
to
person.
mass
And
at the
why is
Cathedral
Quasimodo a
of
giant?
Notre Dame.
I'm sorry.
Quasimodo, forgetting his
He just looked
status
really
as
big
them,
compared to the other
decided to
townspeople.
ask about Esmeralda.
Forget about his deformities, he's super huge.
Excuse me, sir. Look, Hunchback of Notre
Oh, he
Dame,
is
you
big,
won't be
wow.
lost.
Look at him.
Madame?
The Hunchback! The monsters! Attack!
Monsters? There's only one, ma'am. And your hat does some interesting things.
It just so
Also.
happened that the judge of Paris was among the churchgoers.
Sir George?
No need to tell me anything. I was
Okay.
myself. That
Yeah.
dangerous individual went for the lady. I sentenced him to 20 lashes and an hour in the stocks.
Sure.
Him to place grave. The punishment is to be dealt immediately.
Immediately.
Take him
Indeed.
out immediately now.
I shouldn't have done this at night. I'm so tired.
Esmeralda, Pierre, and Jolly were also on the way to the Place Grève for their daily performance. They wondered why the square was so
You know-
crowded. As they
Oh, all right.
saw the executioner
You know,
of Paris
why is that that horse to the left is always happy no matter what's going on, and it concerns me.
Oh, Pierre, look.
Oh, look, they're just gently placing that whip on his back for like 5 seconds and then taking it away.
He should be whipped every day like that. Then he'd learn not to molest honest
Lady, can you
ladies.
please go back to the 1930s or wherever you're from, because you do not belong in medieval Paris.
Look how he's suffering. I'm
Look
sure
how
there's
the
something
artist
wrong.
just
I'll give him
put
something to drink.
drew like 15 different red lines on his back. The cruelty of it.
Quasimodo.
Yeah, I don't like her face.
Looks like you've made a friend for life.
Will you stop well, I guess they are married.
Be damned, you little thief!
You know, lady,
You remind her of a stolen daughter.
you know,
She must be
she
your
could
age.
just stay inside
And she
and
never heard
not
from her
bother
again?
anybody.
Oh, they say that all she has is a tiny shoe that she always carries.
How do you
with
know
her.
all
Say
this?
a tiny shoe? No.
Gringoire, I think you have a problem
What's wrong with
just
you? You're
stalking
quite pale.
people.
Oh, nothing.
Stop it.
Just a silly thought. Look, they're letting Quasimodo go.
Oh, and he totally fine. Got whipped, but he's fine. Totally fine. No big deal. He's not totally Remember how totally devastated he was from the other times he got whipped? He's
Quasimodo
not a
didn't
big deal
dare
in
leave
this
the church
version.
For the next few days. He stood sadly on the
This is
balustrade.
are
looking
these the
out
roofs
for
of Notre Dame? I
Esmeralda.
saw gargoyles. or a depiction of a gargoyle. And wow, Quasimodo put on quite a few pounds in the last couple of seconds. And there are, look how many red roofs they are. Y'all need to, what is that?
Finally,
What is that?
2 days
That
before
looks
her
like,
entering the square,
what was that
Charlie and
structure?
Pierre had become good friends in the meantime.
It looked like like a terrible version of the Eiffel Tower.
Quasimodo was so happy that he rang all the bells.
And we just loved this piece of animation so much that we're going to use it throughout this whole thing, darn it. And he's just loves ringing that one stock bell. It's so beautiful and just, oh, and that little bell too. He loves ringing that one too.
To your best. She's gone. Ring so sweet as you can. You too, Shashi.
I guess, okay, I was trying to say this before, but I cut myself off. I guess the guy who voiced Quasimodo translates to someone who talks with a deformity as someone who has a lisp. So, sure, why not?
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Today,
And why does everyone wear the same clothes?
Not that witch again.
I
forbade her.
You know, okay, that is not accurate proportion at all. Frollo was a giant.
There.
No.
Look how he's staring at the dancing girl. It's frightening.
I just love to roll my halls.
Doesn't make our bishop the laughingstock again.
I think I heard a swear in there, but I could be wrong.
You witch.
You witch! I am so flustered that almost makes me want to separate my palms from my praying position.
Sacrilege your performances.
What do you want from me? Why do you begrudge people a little entertainment?
Entertainment? You're seducing me.
This is no entertaining movie, you fool.
Goat.
Oh look, they actually changed an expression on one of the characters.
Don't worry.
Even if it was just the
That
stupid
monk's
goat.
Crazy, he can't harm us. The people of Paris like us.
Okay, that's a bold assumption, but sure. Why not?
Your Honor.
What is it? Can't you see
Oh.
I'm busy?
But, Your Honor.
That is the most
Abbé
pathetic
Frog,
looking...
Abbé of Notre Dame wishes to speak with you.
What does he want?
That gavel
again?
is just
Oh, well,
pathetic looking.
let him
I don't know.
Your Honor, I'm sure you heard of the gypsy girl who dances in front of my church every day.
She's very beautiful.
Okay, there's no need for that, Mr. Judge.
You see, she's bewitched you too, Your Honor. I'm here to
I'm here.
accuse her of witchcraft.
Wait.
Is this guy a turtle? He keeps moving his neck up and down.
I know we haven't had a witchcraft trial in ages, but does it have to be?
I have
because
only
of that?
one expression.
What do you have against her?
Sir Judge, she's a danger to the souls of the people of Paris, and especially to our
Oh, whoa, his eyes open for a little bit
I
there.
didn't mean to insult you, and I mean well. If you say she's a witch, well, you know more about this than I do.
You know more about this?
enough
Flips cue card.
witnesses
Than I do.
Who are ready to testify that the
And you're, by the way,
gypsy is
Frollo,
Maria,
that rope
the
that ties around your middle is not tied very well. It's just
black
kind of
magic.
hanging there.
If you don't try her,
Whoa.
I'll
Calm
go
down,
to the
Frollo.
Bishop of Paris. He won't be pleased to hear that you doubted the word of the Abbé of Notre Dame.
I'm sorry, the Abbey of Notre Dame?
The bishop can fire you if he wants to.
Your shoes are impeccable, sir. I just love those shoes.
Or me, for that matter. Huh?
You're right, very well. If you insist,
I feel like this guy had a completely different voice also in the other scene when he arrested Quasimodo, but, you know, whatever. Okay, no,
It's Esmeralda.
I know I asked for some change in expressions for the characters, but I take that back immediately upon seeing that.
Listen to the Hunchback of Notre Dame's greeting.
Okay, you don't have to call him that.
Do our best today to
Just
be
call him
worthy of
Quasimodo.
Such a greeting.
A greeting. Why does everyone roll their R's in this movie?
Excusez-moi, capitaine. But I've
Okay,
never
this guy looks
seen
more
that.
deformed than
Everything
Quasimodo.
watching
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
plenty of time.
What Why not? We are
And this guy's
also
cross-eyed,
very
apparently.
good entertainment.
What? Who is clapping? Stop that, please.
Bravo, Esmeralda!
Why are we so impressed by the same dance move day after day?
This is enough. Come on, it's time to go.
Did you enjoy it, Quasimodo? I danced especially for you.
Gypsy,
and
by order of the
Your goat is
chief
having
of
another head
Paris,
bob
I arrest
thing.
you and your goat.
And your goat, and your goat.
Arrest? Why, I was only...
You better come on your own.
What?
free will,
What? She's being
or
arrested?
I will have to
Is that
use
what I'm getting out of this?
force.
Pierre!
My baying still sounds happy even though I'm angry. Urgh. And Quasimodo could just care less, I'm sure.
Silence! Silence in the court! We hereby...
I won't
declare
use
that
my
it's
gavel
law.
to silence the court
She
because that would
was
actually take some
accused of
animation, so we're not doing that.
together with the devil in the guise of a goat.
I keep flipping back and forth.
Not only did they want to turn Esmeralda into a witch, they want to turn my Jolly into a devil.
Oh, so it's your goat now, isn't it, Gringoire? Okay, sure.
As witness to the evil deeds
Whatever
of
you
the
say.
accused, we call a nun, Sister Joanna, into the witness.
Joanna?
Sister Johanna, please.
Johanna?
It was at
I don't know if that was a common name back in
people of
the
Paris.
1600s in France, but whatever.
Not only that,
Sure.
she had the devil in the form of a goat with her. And let it do things that no Christian animal can. And as
I
if
guess
that
all
wasn't
religious
enough,
people in this
she
movie
took
have to have their hands clasped just constantly in the prayer motion. Or else they're not religious, I guess.
Yes, that's what she did. That
What?
Citizens of Paris, to erase all doubts that the accused witch
Wait,
is in
citizens
the
of
league
Paris.
with
So
the
is every
devil,
citizen of Paris in this
asked
courtroom right
the
now?
court orderly to
I mean, in this
bring
universe,
the
I believe it,
second
because there are not that
accused.
many people in this town, but kind of doubt they would be able to do that in real life.
Let us begin the cross-questioning of the goat. What time is it? That's right. It's 3 o'clock. Tell me.
Tell me.
How does an animal know this? It can only be witchcraft.
He's gonna break his neck one of these
But
days
Shelley
just
isn't bewitched.
moving his head back
I
and forth
taught
like
her
that.
all her tricks myself.
Silence, accused. To continue the questioning, how
Okay.
does the Bishop of
A lot of
Paris
people wear
speak?
red in this town also. Frollo wears red,
Jolly, stop.
Esmeralda wears
You're
red,
damning
the
yourself.
judge wears red.
What the people out on the square and joyous entertainment, in here, they're led to believe that it's witchcraft.
There is no shadow of a doubt that
Why is
the
everyone just
accused
allowed
is
to
a
speak
witch
for themselves in this
and
court?
In a league with the devil.
Gringoire
And
has no
with
say in this,
your
he's just a member of the
dirt.
crowd,
Say
right?
it now.
No, I'm not a witch and Jolly isn't a devil.
Case
I
closed.
know who had me
Not
arrested.
guilty.
He's over there. He hates me because I'm
He
beautiful
hates
and people like
me.
You see, now she's insulting our honorable Abbé of the Notre Dame.
Don't get too riled up now, Judge.
The gypsy and her goat are hereby condemned
Oh, dear.
to death. In
Oh,
3
well,
days,
judging by her expression,
they'll
that
be
didn't sound
taken
too
to
bad.
Place Grève, and there be hanged.
And his eyebrows, they're just doing some amazing things.
It's just a bad dream.
Oh, please stop. No. I didn't ask to see that again. I did not want to see that again.
Esmeralda and Jolly were taken to
And
a
someone
cold,
went
dark
crazy with the
cell.
Sharpie black marker in this cell, I see. Okay, you need to open your mouth if you're gonna cry that way. Let me twitch.
Esmeralda, early in
What
the
are you doing
morning.
here in the cell?
Can I get you anything? Do you have a...
I don't have a front view of myself, so it's always a side profile. I think I get the idea, she said. I don't really need to see any more crying.
He's the worst witch hunter we ever had in Paris.
But Jolly,
What did that have to
why
do with the
you
rats that
want
you
to
showed me?
hang Jolly?
I really feel sorry for her.
What, now, okay, now you're just talking out loud, I guess. I love how they put a rope around the
Next
goat's
morning,
mouth
Esmeralda
so
and Jolly were
it stays
bound
shut
and
up, I
taken
guess.
to Notre Dame. It was a custom that a witch be brought before the priest. Anyone and everybody had come to Notre Dame to watch the execution.
How lovely she is.
It's actually a pity about her.
Okay. Oh, look.
Not this monk.
I love that classical musical piece that doesn't fit during this time period at all.
You're the
excuse
evil
me?
one. I've done nothing.
So
I've done nothing, even though my face
God have mercy
doesn't
on
really
her.
match what I'm saying. Was Quasimodo carrying a toolbox? I'm sorry. That's what it looked like.
Asylum in the church.
Wait, what? How did he get down there?
Clever Quasimodo. She's safe.
Clever Quasimodo.
Now I can remove her from the church.
I didn't know Quasimodo had the power of teleportation and was just able to walk away with her casually like that.
Quasimodo? Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought that he could have just walked away with her without any of the guards doing... Well, there are no guards, so fair enough, I guess.
Quasimodo had taken Esmeralda
And that
up
cross
the
is
bell
not
tower.
drawn
Quasimodo,
good.
if it hadn't been
Oh,
for
look.
you, they'd
A
have
side
taken me
profile
to
of
France.
Quasimodo.
Listen, Quasimodo,
Somehow even more less appealing than his front view.
Anyway, but now you must listen to me. Never leave the church. Neither by day or by night.
I didn't know they had beanies back in the...
You are safe in here. Just in
Well, I'm
case
sure
I
they
do
did.
this.
What, excuse me, what is that?
Whistle. It has a tone that I
Can you take the
hear.
rope off of her ankle?
I'll leave
You could at least do that.
Lie and get a little sleep.
Sleep? How will I ever
Sleep?
be able to sleep in peace again?
Sure you could find a way.
Jolly,
Oh, Jolly, you just
Jolly, my little Jolly.
materialized yourself into this room. And your leg has disappeared.
Come on, be good.
Oh my gosh, stop showing that face. I swear.
Yes, it's me. Your
It's
new
me.
friend could save
The man
you
who
from the
constantly
world
prays.
cause, but now he has delivered you into my power.
Don't come any nearer, you devil. Assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, yeah.
You won't escape your punishment. Not if I have to take you to the gallows myself.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Follow.
Quasimodo!
What?
This has nothing to do with you. Go away.
Don't do
Oh, whoa, he's got a
this,
bat.
Colonel.
Okay, that is a weapon.
But Esmeralda whistled for help,
Either
and I
either
will
that or it's a
protect her.
loaf of bread. Can't really
So
tell.
She's cast a spell on you too. Damn you both!
Damn you both, but I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna
What now?
pray.
We'll never be safe from this monk.
Don't weep. I promise you, as long as I live, nothing will happen to you.
Well, I'm convinced.
How dare he defy me and oppose the order of the church? Brother Augustinus.
Well, are you gonna do something about it, or are you just gonna pace back and forth? Oh, look,
Cannot
I
be that
forgot
a
that
witch
guy
is
existed, I
granted
guess.
asylum in the holy church of Notre Dame. It's a sacrilege in this holy place.
Oh, suddenly
And
the
don't
sound
forget
just
the
got
goat.
louder. I'm turning that
Devil
down.
incarnate right here in Notre Dame. Who would have thought that was possible? Quasimodo has been bewitched
Are these the
by
only
his
two
mother.
nuns in this whole cathedral?
Threaten me,
'Cause I highly
his
doubt
Lord
that.
and master. Yes.
That loaf of bread is gonna get stale if they don't put it up.
What is stopping us from taking Esmeralda to the gallows ourselves and handing her over to the law?
Why do you sound like a
Is
child?
stopping us. He watches over Esmeralda more than he did his bells. Brother Augustinus, go to Esmeralda's friends in the Court of Miracles and get them to divert Quasimodo.
I'm just shaking
so
my
we can
head now.
Sneak her out of the back door
I don't
of
know.
Notre Dame.
That's all I have to contribute at this point. Walk cycle. Not the best I've seen.
In the Court of Miracles, the beggars and gypsies were celebrating Esmeralda's rescue by the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
And that guy right there was just really getting his groove on.
A monk! A
monk?
representative of the church must be a very courageous one of his kind to dare come here.
That
Oh, it's
is
your
an
leader.
odd...
I have something
Okay.
important to tell him. It has to do with Esmeralda.
I'm tired.
I am the king of these good and noble people. What is wrong with Esmeralda?
Apparently that guy
She's in
finds that
danger.
funny that
I
he's
happen
their
to overhear
leader.
a conversation between the abbey and
Which
the
I don't blame
judge.
him for laughing
She's
at.
to be removed from the church by soldiers tomorrow morning and hanged.
But
And hanged? Oh, I hope she doesn't get hanged.
He says that when a witch is involved, there are no rights for asylum.
What is that guy?
If
Holy
Esmeralda
crap.
really is your friend, then
That guy
you
looked
have
like he
to save
belonged
her.
at a Comic-Con or something. Not in a medieval Paris. I need to see that guy again, because that guy was
My friends.
the most
Easy.
inappropriate
There's no
out of all
resistance
these
in the church.
characters,
Off we
I
go
think.
to Notre Dame.
Well, you're never going to get there if you don't get up off your butt.
The beggars and gypsies
Clopan.
decided to wait until it was dark, and then
Why do they all live in tree houses? I don't know. I don't think that's really accurate for the gypsy culture, by the way. Or one tree house.
Quasimodo couldn't sleep that night.
What?
He restlessly watched.
Love how there were some black clouds around the moon, but there was one white puffy cloud to the left. But oh no, how are we gonna fend off like what, 25 people? Oh gosh, no.
Esmeralda, not.
Cowards, brothers and sisters.
Oh, finally he
Get to
stood
work.
up. That guy with a knife in his pouch looks like he's ready to rock and roll, so just throw that puzzle piece down at them, I'm sure it'll do the trick. Oh no, the sound came before it hit the ground. And they make laser noises too.
Witchcraft.
Idiot! We underestimated the monks. They're defending themselves.
Why do you have a bag of money in your hand? Yes! Finally got to see that guy again.
He thinks we're
But he
soldiers.
took that brick to the
Quasimodo,
head like a boss.
It's me,
Not gonna lie.
Pierre.
He can't hear you. You can shout as loud as you like.
It's just one of them, and you don't think we're gonna let him stop us?
You're
Well,
right.
you guys aren't really
You won't
doing
let him
anything.
stop
You're
us.
just kind of standing around in the street. Now we're gonna approach the door a second time. Oh gosh. Quasimodo, please stop
When
breaking
all
your own
else
back.
hurries,
It's not
something isn't
appropriate.
right here.
It's not needed.
I've had enough.
I've had enough too. I'm ready for this to end.
We're dead.
To you, who you won't hang Esmeralda.
I'm sorry, Quasimodo. You might need to repeat that. Didn't quite get it.
The
Well, not
noise
quite as
woke
exciting as the
Esmeralda
Disney
and
version,
shouted,
but you know, we all can't be
Do you hear the noise?
we all can't be
I think it's all because of me.
you know what?
Coming to get me. Do you hear?
No, I'm sure somebody could have done better than that, actually, now that I think about it.
They're coming already.
And why does Jolly have a collar? Oh, yeah, and there's that favorite face I love to see. Yep.
Justice to you. You can forget your whistle. Quasimodo is busy.
Busy doing what? The people
Compared to
left.
you have. It's your friends from the Court of Miracles he's fighting
Oh,
against.
I guess that was a surprised look. Okay, yep, I'm tired of you, Frollo. Oh my gosh! He took his hands out of the clasping position! I don't believe it! He actually did it! Anyway, yeah.
After the people
Moving
from
on.
the Court of Miracles fled, Pierre also made his way home.
Pierre is just... I don't know.
Jalil, what are you doing?
What is that thing below you that's following you, Pierre
Esmeralda's in
Gringoire?
danger? Are you trying to tell me that? She's somewhere out there with the Abbé?
Oh, well, good thing I speak goat.
Quick, Charlie. What are we waiting for? Let's find your friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Abbe Frollo had forced
Oh,
Esmeralda
he's
to the
back. He's
gallows
got his
and
hands
to
back in the
wait.
clasping position, so it's all fine and good now.
This
Yep.
time you won't escape the gallows. There's no
Where's that
Quasimodo to
rope?
be seen
How's that
anywhere.
rope attached to you, Frollo?
Nor anybody
Exactly.
else.
The one holding onto
Messing with
Esmeralda.
me?
Messy with a witch.
I am not a witch.
Admit your guilt, because not only your life, but your soul is in danger.
My soul is in danger as I continue to watch this, I think.
Yeah, you can finally have your revenge. Hold her till the soldiers come. Yeah.
Okay, well, she's dipping out of here, I guess.
It's
Oh, he's
your
happy now.
right to end up
Oh,
on the
hello.
gallows.
I finally decide to come outside for the first time in 50
It
years.
couldn't have been me. I was just a child.
And that lady is not at all on the same plane level as Esmeralda is. She's floating a little
Oh, I
bit.
really understand you. You're looking for your child, and I'm looking for my parents.
My
Look at this. This is all
parents.
I have left of my child.
Look.
That does not look like an accurate shoe from the time period.
You're my daughter?
I'm so angry about that!
I can see, Jolly. Esmeralda's in the old woman's grip. But the two
What?
of us can free her. The old woman can't be that strong.
Oh, man. Do I need a drink after you're watching this?
I hated you.
You old witch! Let Esmeralda
Um,
go immediately.
Pierre, don't hurt her. It's not the way it seems.
What is he gonna do? All he has is a piece of paper in his hand that he's been holding throughout the whole movie and has never put down.
So, we've solved the riddle.
You didn't solve
Something
anything.
worrying me.
You just came on afterwards, Pierre. Get out of here.
Your friend is right. Flee as long as you can.
But what about you? My life is almost done.
So where did Frollo go? He just decided to leave Esmeralda by herself? Alright.
Come on, Esmeralda. If you want to end your life on the gallows, it's your business. But that's
Excuse
something
me?
else. Jolly and
What,
I
now
can
she's
do something.
suicidal? I missed something. And apparently
Go,
Jolly's happy about
Esmeralda.
that.
Go to your friend, the gypsies, and move on with them. Go away from Paris. Far.
Yeah, go far away and star in another Dingo's pictures, which I'm sure you will do. Oh, look, it's the same three guards.
Too late. After the gypsy now has fled.
Escaped? You allowed her to escape?
That's
Well-
what happens when you leave a weak old lady to watch.
Okay, well, I never thought this movie would make a good point, but yeah,
Bit me in
it
the
did.
hand, the little devil, so I had to let her go.
And the fat, laughing, deformed guard approves, I guess.
Now you will hang from the gallows instead of her.
For
Soldiers,
what
do
crime?
your duty.
Exactly, Frollo? And why do you have the authority to do that?
Everybody knows that the old woman hated the
I will
gypsies
say this, that man's mustache is, I
Esmeralda.
wouldn't say it's
She
excellent, but,
never let her
it's
own
pretty
way well.
entertaining. My jaw movements are fantastic. Oh no, now he's gonna go pray furiously to himself. Okay. Oh wait, where's the white puffy cloud to the left? Come on!
As quickly as he could to his bell tower. But when he entered the room, he found it empty.
He also found two ropes that just cut themselves off at the top.
Quasimodo searched the church from top to bottom.
Wait,
as
was
the
that a
had
sign on the
disappeared.
wall that said Notre Dame? In case anyone forgot where they were.
Desperate, he returned to his bells. Then he saw Abbe Frollo coming along the balustrade.
And Frollo was thrusting his hips as he walked, I guess.
How could she get away from me for the second time?
Esmeralda, where is she?
Jesus.
She's in another Dingo Pictures. She went to go star in Pocahontas.
You wouldn't even understand it the sixth time.
The sixth time?
Esmeralda, what have you done?
I don't know.
You killed her!
Oh, hey. I'm sure that wasn't too long of a drop. I'm sure he's fine.
Quasimodo then went back to his bell tower to wait for the soldiers to come and arrest him. He thought Esmeralda was dead, so he didn't care what happened to him now.
I didn't care about what happened to him either.
Quasimodo was taken to the same cell that
At least those
Esmeralda
rats
had
are
been in
fat and
before.
healthy, I guess.
He barely moved and groaned now and again despondently.
I feel like moaning and groaning myself.
Here, you hunchbacked ape. Somebody had
Well,
a visit for you.
you know, judging by your appearance, sir, I wouldn't go throwing around insults on people's appearances.
She's alive! She's thinking of me.
Now,
What the?
Quasimodo
Why is
didn't
this
care what
stupid
happened to
music
him.
playing?
Esmeralda, the only person who had ever mattered to him, was safe.
Okay.
After she had sent Quasimodo the whistle, Esmeralda decided to move on with Pierre and Jolly and leave Paris behind them, because there was nothing to keep them there anymore. A Paris where the bells
Well,
of Notre Dame
hopefully,
still
pretty
pealed
soon there
out,
will be nothing to
but
keep
never
me
again
here
so
as well.
beautifully as when Quasimodo was the toller of the bells.
And
in
I wouldn't
Notre
call this
Dame.
this place Paris exactly. Is it over? Am I free from myself? Ah, Butch, Roswitha Haas, Bild, Ludwig Ickert. Oh, it's German, I guess. Backgrounds, I think Chris Fillerherner. I think you could have done a little bit better. Camera, Mario. There were no cameras in this. Skusnit, Bridget Du Bois. Music, Ludwig Ickert. I think you could have done a little bit better on the music. Ezra Hill. Nicole Zimmer. Okay. Sprecher. Yes. Jorge Fields. Iona Struss. Armin Drogat. Jean Pignard. Okay, I'm gonna stop being obnoxious. Production. Yes. Yes. 1996. I see. I'm sure that had nothing to do with Disney's release of that version of the story at all. Yes. Oh. Oh, right. Oh. I don't think I ever want to watch anything made by Dingo Pictures again. That was a little too painful for my taste. Yeah, I have nothing to say. Goodbye.